Okay, more than happy to, Sri. In terms of looking at the results, I thought the results were pretty solid, right? You got advertising revenues pretty much in line, despite facing challenge in macro. And you got cloud revenue growth going back to double-digit revenue growth. You got profitability actually beating expectation by more than 10%. So net results were actually very respectable. And in terms of valuation, the stock's only trading at 4 times full 2-year forward EBITDA without attributing any value to his Gen AI business. Keep in mind, I think Emily had mentioned before, Gen AI as a percentage of cloud revenue is about mid-single digits. That's already on par with some of the US peers already, which are getting very, very high multiples. So definitely there's a dislocation here between US internet and China internet.
How is Ernie 4 doing in terms of generating new enterprise clients and also generating partnerships with the likes of Lenovo and other smartphone operators?
Yeah, a great question, Sri. A key part of the investment this year is building up their ecosystem. Right now, they're opening up to many developers to develop and create new end user platform or end user applications on this platform. And right now, they already have thousands of applications that's live on that platform at this point in time. At the same time, they're showing more and more search results on their search engine, right? Emily had talked about 15 million queries that's on Gen AI per day. That's going to be expanding going forward. By doing so, they'll be able to continue to grow their revenue based on Gen AI. As a percentage of cloud revenue at mid-single digit, obviously they're looking for a number much higher going to 2024.
James, Baidu, of course, isn't the only player in AI. I got a chance to sit down with Alibaba's Zhou Cai just a couple days ago, talking to him about artificial intelligence. He was referring to infrastructure as well as applications. For Alibaba, their part, they have Tongyi Qianwen. That is their large language model. But then when you talk about the application, you can talk about merchant making catalogs. You could have a virtual changing room for the retail consumer. Amongst the China techs, who is still doing AI the best?
That's a great question, Emily. I think all the players, they have Gen AI are running in their respective space. Obviously, when we think about Alibaba, their edge is in retail space. How to use AI to help their merchants to drive better conversion, for example, on their platform. If you think about Baidu, the core competence relative to Gen AI is really on advertising. So they can use Gen AI very similar to Amazon and Meta in the US to help the advertiser target better and also to automate the advertising creation of the campaign. If you think about creation of video production for advertising is sometimes 30 to 40% of the advertising budget. So they can unlock additional spending by automating some of the creative aspect of advertising. That's where Baidu has an edge, over its peers in the industry.